Hello, Wargamers. How are you? This is my first try on changing the voice, also translating everything to English of a battle report that I play this last week with my colleague Alex. It's gonna be Maelstrom of War. We are gonna play the mission that we are deploying three cars every turn, and we are playing 1500 points of Dark Eldars versus Chaos. Alex is gonna use MSU list, which is six riders with five troop choices with blasters. The riders has as well, I think, has blasters instead of Dar lances. No, they have Dar lances. Then he has four venoms. One of them is with alamium. The venoms are empty except the ones with the lamium. The venoms has double venom cannon. Then he has three ravagers with all of them with blasters as well instead of Dar lances. Uh, Even in the model it's a Dar lance, but they play as blasters. All the sergeants of his army has this special grenade, just in case he reaches close combat. He can destroy vehicles. It's his last anti-tank. My army is using the Traitor's Hate. I'm using a Chaos Warband with my yeah with a Chaos Lore. The Chaos Lore, as I'm gonna show you in a moment, has only a power weapon. I didn't pay anything else, no impulse save, no nothing. All right. Then I got a Sorcerer with a level 3 and Spell Familiar. Then I got from the Chaos Warband three units, three tactical, three Space Marines with flamers and rhinos, three Terminators, two squads of bikes with plasma cannons, and one unit of Havocs with missile launchers. Then I have a Demon Engine Warpack host with Warsmith and three Mauler Fins, two of them with Last Tendrils. That's exactly 1500 points. Alright, I started the mission. I managed to seize the initiative. Could be. No, I just started. I won. So I deployed just openly, and I start pushing up. My Mauler Fins just ran, and my Rhino just the sorcerer on the psychic phase. He used life leech over a rider and blowing up and kill the five warriors. So I have first blood. Unfortunately, my cars were getting two times objective 4 and one time objective 6, which is exactly the ones on the opposite side, on Alex's side, so I couldn't manage anything. And he has objective secure, so even if I turbo my motorbikes, I couldn't get them. Now it's gonna be the turn of Alex to start killing me. He's gonna just split out. He's playing Supremacy cars, and I was playing normal cars, which well, was a mistake. I should play Supremacy cars as well. He has to take two par and two impar objectives. So he's gonna take objective two and sorry 4 and 6, and he's gonna try to get objective 1 and 3 that are under my control. or no, I think it's gonna take 1 and 5, which are under my control, and he's gonna get as well points for killing one unit that is controlling an objective and then get it. This is the level of the army that he already, well, he has paint, and he has every single unit that the Dark Eldars has painted already, and we want to make a battle of 2500 or even 3000 points with all the miniatures, all the type of units of the Dark Eldar fully painted, which is gonna be awesome. Actually, on this match, the only things that they were not fully painted were my two rhinos and one of my Mauler fins that I'm planning to have them set up for November. This is the Shard Game Shops, by the way. We are playing in a local retail shop from Malaga, and all this space can be able to fill it up with tables that they are there ready with game math and tables from Citadel, and behind those curtains are enough scenography for everything. On the 20th of November, there is a local tournament here on the shop, just in case any of you wanna go and have a look. If you are on holidays on Malaga and you wanna see, I think it's gonna be 20 to 40 people playing, 40k with the new rules for the Spanish national tournament, the Guapo section. You can see it. It's more a balanced game, which yeah, it's gonna make people who is not playing for a long time just go back again to the hobby. And on the first turn, my warlord got flesh bane on the axe, and also stubborn. On the second turn, he got as well. How was feel no pain and witch counter or witch killer, something like that, and go on. Okay, so we are on the beginning of turn 3. As I said, Alex got objectives on my side, so he got like, I don't know if it was like 4 or 5 points of supremacy. So on his turn, he blow me up the rhino, and he killed me my havocs and get that objective. So he got 2 cards. He almost annihilate one of my bikes units. He annihilate the other one that I have them there on the front, and I managed to make him jink on few units. My Rhino, it's gonna now move just in the position for flame as much as he can. My 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 champion, my Chaos Lord, Sorcerer, and my Warsmith, which is missing there, is gonna just move and kill. So this is the end of turn 2. I just make there a ram attack, a tank shock, and then I shot on snapshots, and I get 2 whole points on the rider. Then I just flame here and bolt pistol and everything. I kill 3 of the guys inside, which represent like that. He removed 3, so it's just 2 guys inside. I'm missing here my Warsmith, which is gonna shoot later. He allowed me to do that, and then I'm just gonna destroy the Ravager and leave one alive. My Mauler Fins just started to charge and start destroying riders and the rest of the stuff. Everything that they touch, they just massacrate. Here my Flamer, unfortunately, couldn't do much. Just a couple of cool points and no, sorry, making them jink for the bolter, and the motorbike didn't do anything. He missed most of the hits, and we are gonna do turn 2 of the Eldars, and he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna start shooting back again with all the blasters and all the things, and we will see. Okay, so here has to destroy my he has to destroy one vehicle, one tank, and he missed it. He missed it there with the grenade, but he destroyed my tactical marines there, and as we're gonna see in a moment, he managed to destroy the Rhino, so he got a victory point for destroying a vehicle. And he annihilated my tactical marines. He shot like, I don't know, 42 shots of venoms, and he just massacred him. And um, yeah, as I'm saying here, I destroyed the rider, but he had his pin, and still taking the objective because of jet secure. So it's yeah, it's and there they have a venom, so I cannot control the objective. So we are on turn three, and I'm still with the cars of the first turn, which is messy. Means I'm not gonna be able to win him to win the match, but I wanted to play as much as possible. I got first blood, and I think on this turn I'm gonna have as well kill the warlord, because yeah, I got my Motherfin there, and the Lamia. Yeah, here I just charge, and we didn't do anything. I failed the hits. I failed to hit. I couldn't kill any of them, so it was, yeah, just funny and stupid. Here I just dismount the Lamia from the Venom, and she spin, but yeah, still control the objective. I miss two turns with my Terminators. They are on reserves, and yeah, two turns missing. We'll see. They will appear on the turn three. No, on the turn four they will appear finally. My Marines just they were pinned, but they massacred the three warriors they got there. And here my Maulerfin, he just destroyed another Ravageur or Raider, another vehicle. Unfortunately, we were not playing kill points. Otherwise, I will just get more lucky. I just start moving there again. I couldn't do anything because no more rhinos, no more anything. So I learned the lessons. The sorcerer and the chaos lord is gonna be on a bike, just for movement because they are objective secure. And turbo boost, moving 12 and then turbo boost 20, another 12 is 24 inches. I can manage to grab a lot of objectives. If I'm playing a list of grabbing objectives, they cannot be just on the ground, walking, even just for the cheapest. Uh, well, we are just almost finishing the movement. My Terminators just arrived and they shoot and they couldn't do anything. Just kill a couple of warriors and that's all. My Maulerfins, unfortunately, well, they are fast, but they just only move 12. I massacred there, I think, finally the unit. I got my car was like the car that you have to control all the objectives, and I could do it if he didn't have so many objective security units there. Because my Terminator just got on the objective, I could just turbo boost this Rhino and get the six objectives on the table, which would be like 3 plus D3, but unfortunately it didn't happen. My Mauler Fin just rolled for the demon rule they never die, and of course I still get my whole point. And yeah, we're just checking out the cards and everything. We're going for turn 4 of the Eldars. He's just gonna move around, get more points wherever he can, and try to get as far away as my from my units as possible. Because I was just the only option I got here is just annihilate him. Just playing till turn 7 and annihilate him. Uh, I couldn't because he just sacrificed one of his rider blocking my way to the Motherfin, so I couldn't reach as many objectives as possible. I got cards to get objective 1, 3, and 5, which means I have to sacrifice just. I'm gonna say now on this one. On this one, I go wrote get the points on 1, 3, and 5, and well, he blocked the way. with the rider, so I couldn't get the 3 points. Anyway, we were 14 to 8 right now, so it was not a point. But anyway, as I'm gonna say now, because we are almost in the conclusions, it was a really funny and nice game, quite balanced to be honest. If we compare the list, because my list wasn't so much so hard, you know. The list from Alex is a really competitive one, and Chaos, even with the push from the Traitors Hates, is this list is still not a competitive one. I mean, if I wanna use a competitive one for a tournament, I will use a Chaos Warband fully slot with everything objective secure. Then when I will take the minimum unit for making the fully formation. Here I roll just one, so the match is over, and I got first blood, kill the warlord and line breaker. He got line breaker, and of course he got 14 points of 14 points on supremacy, and I got five cards. It was amazing. I enjoy a lot. We play really quick, which was so surprising for me. Even with my son running around and having to stop a couple of times for toilet breaks, you know. We play in 2 hours, so it was amazing. Just five turns and 2 hours with. Well, of course, I didn't have so much time on my shooting and psychic phase, so which was okay. But I will take the funny moment on turn one when I just open the hatch from the Rhino and doing snapshots because I moved 12 inches with the Rhino, doing a snapshot with the life leech. I managed to blow up the rider and kill the five guys inside, making double first blood. It was so hilarious, to be honest. I At the end of of the match, he has 7 units alive on the table, and I have 7 units alive on the table. So I was so surprised that many of my units survives, especially Mauler Fins. Of course, he focused on the units with objective secure, and he focused on my mobility, and then just, I mean, this is a competitive list. If he got more cards of destroying units, yeah, he will start shooting my Mauler Fins. I will try the next time, as I say, a fully Chaos Warband, but I wanna have them more, at least 95% painted, like I saw on this army. Um, just to try, and of course supremacy cards. Guys, I hope that the audio sounds okay, and I really enjoy this match and everything. I hope I will translate more times. This is the shop, the Shark Game shop. They got 2 levels upstairs, where we are. You have all tables to play. They have magic tournaments on weekends as well, and you can play Heroclix, you can play Mantic games, you can play King's War, you can play 9H, you can play as you want, as whatever you want. They play in role games as well. Um, it was amazing. And well, that's all, guys. So I hope you enjoy, and happy wargaming. Here's a close army picture of the army, and I'm gonna show you as well some tables setups for the tournament. Thank you so much. Please, if you like it, push the button, comment, and share the video, and of course please subscribe. You are helping me a lot to improve my ability on this lovely hobby. And yeah, when you share and subscribe, you give YouTube that you like this stuff, and you promote my channel, and get the option for us to get some income from publicity and stuff, so we can just short it out more things. Thanks, and see you soon. Happy wargaming.